Hey YouTube, this is Kirby. You're watching Kirby Q, and today's cook is going to be a veggie lasagna. I don't know if this is vegan because we're actually using cheese or whatever. And I know vegans usually try to stay away from animal products, but I would say it's a good if you're looking for a meatless alternative to doing a lasagna. I would say this is a good version to try. Um, I made it once upon a time when we were living at another house a long time ago, but I can't remember the recipe that I used, so I had to kind of do some thinking as far as how I wanted to make it this go around. So, needless to say, I searched YouTube to see and look at different not veggie term. I'm gonna say eggplant, because that's initially I wanted to just make an eggplant, but I incorporated some other veggies with it to do it that way. And the reason why I'm making it, excuse me, is because usually in January our church goes on a 21-day fast, and my wife has chosen to do I'm not going to say as Daniel, because she'll still eat crackers and bread and rice and stuff like that, and in the Daniel fast you won't include any processed or breads and things of that nature. But I'll just say she abstains from eating. She's going to abstain from eating meat, and I'm just eating once a day during this time period to consecrate ourselves for the Lord. So this is going to be dinner for both of us today, and she'll probably have it for lunch the rest of the week, and she'll probably share it with some of her co-workers too, because it's a lot. It's going to end up being a lot. Okay. All right, well, YouTube, let's get ready for this veggie lasagna. Okay, YouTube, to get started with my vegetable lasagna, I have some eggplant here that I'm going to go ahead and roast. I'm going to throw them on this tray. And then I'm going to take some olive oil and drizzle it with some olive oil. Taking a little basting brush and just make sure this full side is coated with the olive oil. All right, and then I'm going to hit it with some SPG. This is the can you see it? I'm using Grillaholics SPG today. You can use whatever you like, and if you're interested in trying this, you can go to grillaholics.com and purchase it from their website. Don't forget to use Kirby Q in your promo code and you'll get 20% off. Okay, so that's the front. I'm going to repeat the same process on the back side, then I'll be back. Okay, see you shortly, YouTube. Alright, I'm back and I finished seasoning both sides. What I'm going to do now is go and put them in my oven, which is preheated to 400 degrees, and we're going to let them go in there for about 30 minutes. Okay? It's going to be too long that way. Do it that way. That way. Alright. Okay, YouTube, in this in my skillet, what I have is about 2 tablespoons of butter melting. I'm going to add eyeballing about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let's make it 3. And I'm going to let that begin to heat up, and once it's heated up, we're going to begin to saute our veggies. Okay, YouTube, the oil and olive oil and butter mixture is nice and heated. I'm adding 1.5 thick cut onion. I'm going to add 1 red pepper. And I'm going to give this a good mix around. Alright. Next, I'm going to add 1 yellow squash. Now, squash and zucchini, the exact same thing, just called by a different name. And then I'm going to add 1.5 zucchinis, because these were really small. Then I'm going to mix in about 2 tablespoons of garlic. Let's go and make it about 3. I know this ain't a tablespoon, that's my eyeball measurement. Let's go and get everything mixed in. Alright, let me get you a little. Let's go and add some oregano. Dried oregano. Add some basil. Finally, salt and pepper. And again, let's begin to saute, get all this incorporated. Alright, going to keep sauteing that to they're, not till they're really watered down. I don't want all the water to extract out of it just yet. It may happen during the actual cooking process. But we're just going to let it go for a few more minutes and I'll be back. Alright, YouTube. I just had a spoonful of this and it's right at the tenderness that I want it to be. So I'm going to go ahead and add my tomato sauce. Looks like I may need another can. I'm going to add some tomatoes, crushed tomatoes. I use some fire roasted tomatoes. And I'm going to put a little bit of parsley in it. This is basically going to serve as my sauce for the lasagna. Alright, so I'm going to let that simmer just for a minute. We normally like to add sugar to our meat sauce, so I'm going to just add just a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons worth of sugar in it. Alright. Okay, while everything else is just about ready to wrap up, let's go ahead and get the ricotta cheese prepped up. Add. This was 2 pounds of ricotta cheese. I'm going to add some fresh parsley, 2 eggs, not the shell, and to this I'm gonna add a little bit of basil and oregano too. Just a smidge. And hold on, I forgot to get it out. Gonna add some 5 cheese Italian blend to it. Let's go ahead and incorporate this. And I'll be back after everything's incorporated. Alright. Okay, so here's the ricotta cheese all mixed up together. Alright, I believe it's just about time to go ahead and assemble this thing. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's start with the assembly of our lasagna. Let's get some of our vegetable sauce. Let's go ahead and spoon a layer on the bottom. Okay. Next, a layer of pasta, a layer of lasagna noodles. And on that layer, I'm gonna do some cheese, some mozzarella cheese. Next, some eggplant. Then some ricotta cheese. Let's spread this over everything. From this point, it's just repeat till we get to the top. Alright, I'll bring you back when I'm at the top layer. Alright YouTube, here it is, all dressed and ready to go to the pan. I'm gonna throw it in a 400-degree oven for about 15-20 minutes until all of this is golden brown and delicious. And then I'll remove it from the oven and we'll give it a taste test. So see you in about 30 minutes. Alright YouTube, there it is, just came out the oven. Gonna let it sit for about 15 minutes, give it a chance to cool down and everything. And then we're gonna slice into it, see how it turned out. Alright, stay tuned, YouTube. Okay, YouTube, I've already sliced it up and made my cuts into it, so let's go ahead and get a piece out and see how it turned out. How this looking from that side? Let's get all the goodness for this slice. Alright, let's give it a taste test. Alright, here we go, YouTube. Got a piece of makeshift garlic bread right here. Let's go ahead and see if I can get a good piece of it. Turned out pretty good. Turned out really good. Hey, I don't know how vegan or vegetarian this is, but if you're looking for a do a lasagna without any meat, I think this is a good way to go. If you want to do a no meat Monday or something like that, this is good. I like it. Sorry, I got the dishwasher running in the background. Took a piece of my makeshift garlic bread, piece of brioche burger bun, and I had some garlic butter. I just buttered. But y'all see me still digging into it, so I really like it. Gooey cheese. The vegetables still aren't too soggy. It's just working, man. It's just working. Well, I think this is a success. Turned out really good. One more bite before I close out. Well, that worked, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. What kind of vegan, vegetarian dishes do you normally add to your menu? I'm interested, trying to try new stuff. I gotta lose some weight. That's every New Year's resolution. But anyway, YouTube, thanks for watching. Don't forget to go to Grillaholics. If you need any any grilling supplies, check them out at www.grillingholics.com, and be sure to enter Kirby Q at checkout to get your 20% off of your shipping of your order. Alright, thanks for watching. Again, if you like what you saw, hit the thumbs up, share it with a friend, and leave a comment below. Let's engage. Let's talk. I ain't got nobody to talk to, man. I need somebody to talk to. Don't tell Joanne. But, alright, YouTube. Thanks for watching. This is Kirby. Ladies and gentlemen, light your pits and fire for effect. Y'all have a blessed day.